From Dumaguete, number 8, Calvin Oftana. And also at forward, the 2008 MVP from Cebu, number 21, Kelly Williams. From Tobago, Albay, number 91, Rodney Brondial. And also at forward, an 11-time PBA champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 5 here at the United Center in Antipolo. This is your Philippine Cup Finals, and this is going to be the game wherein one team could be one step closer to the Philippine Cup.
San Miguel have been shots from the long ball.
And right now, of course, is the Tropang 5G. Giving the Calvin Oftana for 3.
And again, fueling their transition game. Opening up a possible three-point attempt. And Oftana, the best three-point shooter among all players here in the finals.
Calvin Oftana shot 5 of 8 from beyond the arc in game number 4. Is he still hot? Here's Stingray ng Bata trying to double up Kelly. Heading can shoot it, and Heading can make it. Here's Kelly Williams, left over for a second. He drives inside, attacking the closeout. They try to dump it down to BGR. Heading wants another 3-ball. Oh, he drains it.
Smart enough to play the point guard position. Deadly enough to be a shooting guard. Flexible enough to also play the small forward. Such a complete player, a high-quality player.
Well, it has been a barrage of artillery gunners here for the Tropang 5G, Coach. All of their points coming from beyond the arc. The TNT Tropang 5G have been shooting 33%. But let's take a look at this three-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook. As the TNT Tropang 5G have been lighting it up from beyond the arc. Here's BGR. Junior Fajardo right in front of him. Kelly Williams, he wants to get in on the party, and he joins!
Another big start here for TNT. Red flag is on for the San Miguel Beermen.
And another three-point shot brought to you by Arena Plus Sportsbook as Kelly Williams makes it 12-2 in favor of TNT Tropang 5G. And cueing the timeout from Coach Leo. Rodney Brondial settles for the jumper, can't make it, and it was gang rebounding there. Jumar Fajardo could not get a hand on it.
0-5 start here from the field for San Miguel. Meanwhile, for TNT, 4-5 shooting, all from three-point territory until that mid-range conversion was delivered by Reynang Bata.
Stingray ng Bata scoring the 2, making it a 12-point lead here. San Miguel down early. Marshall Lassiter going against Calvin Oftana. Jumar Fajardo asking for it.
Finally.
This is something that we felt that they were lacking. As Jumar Fajardo gets the basket and one.
Jumar Fajardo to be in that spot and for the basketball to get to him in his sweet.
Last game wasn't the first time. Now 13-time best player of the conference, Junmar had his coronation night spoiled. And when this was brought up, he didn't think too much of this so-called curse. In his words,
now there's a bit of a change here for the San Miguel Beermen because they elected to go too big here, Coach. They have Montautu and Jumar Fajardo on the floor at the same time. As they have TNT Tropang 5G continue their shooting from beyond the arc. Simon and Cecil trying something different now, talking about Coach Leo Austria. As they go to Montautu in the post. Galinato against him. Size-wise, Galinato will feel he could take on Montautu. Mo trying to show that there's a lot more to him.
Has played outstanding basketball dating back to the semis battle versus Ginebra. Also had imposing games in the 2 wins of San Miguel against TNT here in the finals.
Here's Simon and Cecil working against CJ Perez. Working with Galinato in the pick and roll. They go to the corner. Kelly Williams open for a second. That's all the time he needed.
Wow, how many three-point baskets? 6? 5? But more than that. For TNT, they had 5 players accounting for, well, 6 made triples here in the first. They had 5 players in game number 4 accounting for multiple three-point conversions. That's how well they shot on three-point territory in that game 4 win.
Cruz Rosales gets a 2. Much needed 2. CJ Perez is going to try to crack double-digit scoring here for San Miguel Beermen, and he does it with a slam.
On the other side, and this is CJ Perez at his best.
This defensive stop is brought to you by Pioneer Lasasian. Selyado ang bubong anumang panahon.
And TNT preserves an 11-point edge.
And losing that challenge as well, so 23-12.
What a pass.
And that's great from Poyera. Trojano has it now.
Finish the quarter strongly, something that San Miguel is hoping to do.
And Jordan Heading there to pick the pocket of Trojano. Beats Nambata, and Nambata couldn't drain it.
That's a rare miss coming from Reynang Bata.
Well, they dodged the bullet there as Rosales takes it all by himself for 2.
Don Troliano scored 13 points on only 7 attempts in game number 4. 66% from the three-point line.
Galinato.
And their confidence grows and grows the moment they hit those three-point shots.
Oh, and what a move here for TNT. They go inside, big-to-big passing, finds Boy Eram. Getting fed by Galinato. Jericho Cruz, shown a quick double. Motautua going against Boy Eram. Motautua, a couple of fakes. Rodney Brondial trying to clean it up, and Motautua gets the 2.
Again, TNT realizing that they are in big trouble when Junmar Pardo touches that ball close to the basket. And again, the value of Chris Rosales. Quickness, ball handling, ability to set up and attack the basket as well.
Rodney Brondial with that basket. He's always been one of the more physical defenders and offensive players. Boy Eram almost lost it there. Taking on Rodney Brondial. High looping shot. No good. Brondial comes away with a rebound.
That's the kind of effort that Coach Leo Ostra, I'm sure, demands from the rest of the San Miguel Beermen.
Rosales. He can drain it. Siliton. Yung ganda ng pangalan, Coach. As Jordan heading. Can't keep it. Motautua's running. Gives it to Jericho Cruz. And Cruz will get the finish.
The effort defensively.
All the other games here in this series, the winner of quarter number 1 goes out to win the game, and the San Miguel Beermen are trying to change the narrative here in quarter number 2 with Jericho Cruz. Simon Enciso driving here. Bit more fluidity here as they go to Kevin Ferrer, who misses from the corner. Galinato there to clean things up. Well, he can be quiet here, Coach, but then we all know that he only needs a few minutes and he can be the loudest guy in the stadium. Here's Heading, driving, taking it strong. Oh, what a dipsy-do coming from Jordan Heading. Again, just a master of that type of shot from Jordan Heading. Another highlight to his catalog.
I believe he's the first player in double digits today.
You've been bringing it up, gentlemen, the trend where the winner of the quarter ends up being the actual victor. And looking at last game, there has been a difference for Jordan Heading, just starting off, carrying the floor with Reynam Bata.
Well, you know what? Even if I say that TNT are playing a bigger lineup, they're still so mobile because BGR is a mobile big. Kelly Williams definitely is a mobile big who can stretch the floor and drain the triple. Rodney Brondial.
Spacing is not well enough.
Short shot clock. They gotta go. CJ Perez right at the face. But here's Brondial, gets the basket.
May not be the highest jumper, may not be the strongest player, but definitely one of the hardest working bigs for San Miguel.
Not only that, he's just so good at this establishing his own spot.
Just plays within his strength.
Yeah. Here's Captain of Tana, takes it strong inside. As here is Chris Ross working on Jordan Heading. Brondial offering the pick. We go to the corner to Marshall Lassiter. He is the greatest three-point shooter in the PBA. United Center in Antipolo.
27-35 from the line. Tropang 5G in the game for a win.
Here's CJ Perez taking it strong inside. Here's CJ Perez. Gets it back from Chris Ross. Brondial.
Oh, nice.
Refuses to pick. And CJ Perez. That would have been so pretty. But what about the work of Rodney Brondial? Brondial with a little hook.
Number 1 rebounder throughout the Philippine Cup. Number 2 rebounder here in the finals for them. And the number of steals per contest here in the finals at 2 per game.
Marshall Lassiter gets past 2 defenders. Takes it strong inside. Using the pick there. Big pick from Motautua. CJ Perez doesn't see Marshall. Takes it all by himself. He doesn't need it. And again, showing a very complete game is Marshall Lassiter. And Rodney Brondial just stuck with Reynam Bata all the way. And Junmar Fajardo was there to provide the help defense. Marshall Lassiter adds on to his tally with a triple. Control here in quarter number 3. The drive and the score and a patented 3 to force a timeout for TNT. And they're going to be hoping that that helps build momentum here for TNT.
Wasn't scored so far. Here in the third. Oh, wide open is Oftana.
Oftana takes advantage. Rosales trying to feed Brondial. Now it's CJ Perez on the other side. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Junmar Fajardo with the pick. They give it to Junmar. Junmar, one dribble, takes it strong. Here's Chris Rosales. 14-2 scoring here in favor of San Miguel. San Miguel, oh, what a pick from Mo, and Mo gets the 2. This has been a nightmare for TNT in quarter number 3. Gio Lalon with the feed here to Galinato. That's a basket and 1.
One thing that he can do, get into the paint, find an open teammate.
Gives a different type of playmaking, talking about the Tropang 5G. Rosales to Rondial. Rondial trying to set the table here for Jericho Cruz. Here's Chris Rosales, gets a 3. Here's Rondial, double handoff here to Don Troliano. Rosales on the attack, hold out Tua, pulls up and gets the 3 ball. Here's Rosales.
Masterful today.
Rosales sells for the elbow
That's his
J.
game.
Jordan heading.
Blocked.
That was blocked there by Don Troliano, who sprints down court and is able to get the score from defense to offense in a flash.
Touchdown coming from Moala Tautua. Defense turning into offense. Suddenly, biggest lead for San Miguel at 17.
They go to Oftana in the corner all the time in the world, and that must feel good for Calvin Oftana.
Somebody left Calvin Oftana wide open. Over 50% from the three-point line in their last win. Tonight with 12 points.
The question now is, can they get Jordan Heading going? How about TNT? Because he has been the missing man here for TNT in the second half. Mo Tautua blocked on the attack. Snapped away. Let's take a look at this again, Coach. What a feed there from Galinato.
Yes. Australiano left Calvin Oftana open. Defended the 2. Gave up the three-point line. Oftana makes them pay.
Jordan Heading also.
Has reached double figures.
But that was way earlier on, Coach, in the first half. Has yet to really do much damage since then. And Glenn Cobuntin providing some much-needed offense.
You're right. Talk about making a basket in the nick of time. As Glenn Cobuntin with a bailout shot.
Here's CJ Perez operating against Reynam Bata. TNT, Coach, not counting themselves out. CJ. Oh, Rodney Brondial in the interior. Finds a way to score yet again.
Valuable points from the free throw line for the San Miguel Beermen.
Here's Galinato working against Tautua. Calvin Oftana pulls up for 3. That's a basket. All right, so let's take a look at this basket, Coach.
Off a handoff, Troliano caught underneath. And that's a big no-no against Calvin Oftana. An excellent three-point shooter, a knockdown shooter from the long lines.
Here's Nambata. Oh, what a pick there from Galinato. Erasing Rosales. Here's BGR. Beating Galinato. Big-to-big passing works for TNT.
Rosales tried to recover.
As Don Troliano goes on the attack. Tries to scoop that home. Not
Smart
that time. But eventually beats the buzzer. Rondial struggling here. Here is Rosales. They're trapping everything. They're trying to force another turnover. Rondial with a bad cap. He makes it. Oh my goodness. And able to find CJ Perez eventually, but only has 4 seconds left.
Wow.
That's all the time he needed.
Finding a way to get to the basket. Super athlete. Super layup. 16-point edge.
Reynam Bata pulls up. Gets the jumper to fall. That's a big triple. TNT not giving up. If they can find their range here in the last few minutes and get a few stops, it could change the ball game.
They needed the 3-ball more than ever. Down 16 earlier, behind by 13 at this stage.
Oh, but Jumar Fajardo doing what he does best.
What about that feed? Straight to Junmar underneath. Forget about the contusion. It's all about getting closer. The next step towards probably getting the title. Oh!
And a turnover here with Don Troliano with the touchdown. But they have to move on and try to battle for survival in game number 6 with the San Miguel Beermen going up 3-2 against the TNT Tropang 5G. What a performance here for San Miguel and frustration from TNT.